Hey, so I am here with lyricist Shantel Sellers, who is seeing you right now from, well, she's not seeing any of you. I guess boy, I just, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I thought I'd get like on a roll there, but you're in Chicago.
I am. I am.
Yeah,
Traveling for work because, like a lot of writers, I have a day job.
that's
Uh,
right.
But
And is it hot there?
it is. It's been like 100 degrees. Actually, it feels
It's
like
crazy.
200 degrees like every day this week.
That's crazy.
Uh,
Did you notice my shirt, by the way? Can you tell what it is just from seeing the little sunset thing there?
no, and I feel like I should know. What is?
And I says ING. And then it says SLEEPING.
It's Sleeping Bear.
Sleeping Bear. Yeah. That's
Yes,
just coincidence too. I just love this t-shirt. It's comfortable. So it's in my regular wardrobe. And
that makes me so
but
happy.
that was the Sleeping Bear Dunes was so awesome. I'm glad you took us there when we came to visit in was it Northwest Lower Peninsula,
Correct.
Michigan.
Yes.
Is that right? I got
Yes,
it right.
absolutely correct.
Very cool. So we're starting a new project. I'm very excited about it. It's called
Yeah.
Hope On.
Hope on. Hope
Yeah.
on. Yes.
Yeah, boy, do we need that. And like, when I started like sharing this information with choirs and everything, we were at the very beginning of putting together lyrics. And but we did have the idea of like it takes courage, the courage of hope, the courage to hope, right?
Yes. Yes. Hope is allowing yourself to step into a place of vulnerability where
Yeah.
you are opening your heart up to the universe and hoping that a meteor doesn't land on your head, right? Right, because
Exactly. And like sometimes it's like easier just to kind of be like, forget it, man.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's
We
not
and we'll
hopeless.
even tell ourselves like, don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah.
And like, what
Yeah.
terrible advice we give ourselves. Get your hopes up. Hope
Well, we
on.
don't want to be like disappointed, I guess, but at the same time, sometimes you gotta like gotta have hope, especially like if things are pretty dark. It's like, that glimmer of hope is really important, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it makes you vulnerable because it makes you take a risk of pain if things don't work out. But if you don't take that step, if you don't have that little bit of faith, then there's no payoff of joy when things do work, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. One of the things that we're working on, can I share a little bit of the lyrics as we have so far?
Yes, I'd love to.
Yeah. So the sun will rise, I know, the rivers ebb and flow. Every heaven has a season, every rhyme begets a reason. As above, so below. And I hope. And I love that, and so that's the working chorus line right now. That's the thing that keeps going to keep coming back. And I we were talking about a little bit before as to why I love every rhyme begets a reason. That particular line really stands out to me. Sometimes part of having hope is by creating some sort of art, and that's what I got from that line. The idea of like whether it's music or whether it's dance or painting or writing, every rhyme begets a reason. It just kind of made me feel like that's kind of like sometimes why, even if we're writing about something that's difficult or painful or dark, like the idea is there's a reason for it, like to work through those
Yeah,
feelings, and that's kind of a hopeful thing, right?
I believe it is. Yeah. Um, for me, it comes from a place of um, when it seems like there's a lot of chaos going on around me, and there's a lot of this is a chaotic time in our world. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And sometimes I do feel like that it just adds a layer of stress that I almost don't even acknowledge it's there anymore because I'm so accustomed to it. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
all feel that, and I think a way of breaking out of that and allowing myself to heal from that is by looking at the things of our world that remain unchanged, the good and beautiful moments in our creation, the world around us, the way that, you know Every leaf has a life cycle. Every tiny bug, every wave in the
Yeah.
ocean. You
Yeah.
know, and
It's funny because for Melissa, that is it. That's the ocean, like going to the ocean, collecting shells at the ocean. For me, guess what it is for me in nature? What do you think? What do you think it is for me? You
I
know
don't
me
know.
really well. So what do you think it is that like is there every single time I go there? It never changes. It's just like such a sense of comfort. I'll tell you, it's
Well, you don't
mountains.
have to
I
tell me that.
love
It's New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Exactly.
It's
Exactly. Yeah.
it's this
Yeah.
one.
I was thinking about that today. I was thinking about like I saw a picture of somebody standing in front of a mountain. I'm like, that mountain is just has been there yesterday, the day before yesterday, the year before that, the century before that. It's been there. It's been steadfast. And I just love looking at it and just feeling that comfort. I don't know why. I don't know why mountains do that for me, but they do. They're just so peaceful. They're
Yeah,
they're so comforting. And they do ebb and flow in terms of this, the trees and the leaves and everything like that, the mountain, the hill, the snow rather, and they go through their own seasons. But at the same time, there is like a beautiful comfort there, that they're always there, you know.
yeah, yeah.
So anyway, this is going to be really cool. I'm very excited about this project and about the lyrics we have so far and the lyrics that are coming.
I'm so excited for the music we have coming. My
Yay!
gosh.
That's right. That's right. So
So
nice.
for me, my place of peace is Lake Michigan. That is my eternal.
It is
That is,
beautiful there.
yeah. It's
Absolutely.
there's this really fun line in Downton Abbey that I think about sometimes.
Yeah.
It's where the one of the main characters is talking about what it means to be the Earl of Downton Abbey, right? He describes Downton as being his third parent and his fourth child. And that's what it is to belong to a place. I feel that way about the lakes. I feel like Lake Michigan
Yeah.
is my mother, my father, and all of my grandmothers and grandfathers before them. And
That's
then
cool.
and I love it and will care for it as well as I can because it's like
Yeah.
another child.
Yeah. Yeah.
Much, much more eternal than me. So
Right.
I think maybe it's because like people have like sometimes if we're very lucky, we find some place on this earth that feels like our spiritual home, a place where when you stand in that place, it it it's a restfulness for your spirit that you don't get in another place,
Hmm.
and it heals you in a way that
Yes.
no other place can, and it's just from
Yes.
being there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.